So about an hour to do a bit of work here before next meeting and thing. Let me see what we can do here. Let me just make sure I have the meeting time correct as well. Not showing up on my calendar is not great. Where's the damn cal invite? Hang on, let me figure this out real quick, and then we'll get started on what I got to do here. Yeah, that's bizarre. I don't see the invite at all. Whatever. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to try to get this thing to render correctly. I'm gonna go grab from the latest PHC. I'm gonna try to get this Isaac Gym simulator to render correctly and to behave. Data assets URDF. So this is just going to be Wait, we have to run this from... Right. Okay, so here we have this done. Humanoid render env. Eesh. I see. How long is this? 500? Okay, so this is actually substantial. I guess what we do humanoid render env. Point. Motion file. Don't need that. I still got a few minutes here. Physics engine, device type, yada 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 yada. This thing has a bunch of parameters. Simparams. So, config simparams equal none. Okay, so I think we can just set this up basically as is. We do actually, is this the same signature device? This is literally the same signature, so we're just going to paste this in. Okay. Unexpected value motion file. Oh, hold on. Environment. PHCN. No, I see. So this is going to be puffer PHCN. We'll see how to get this to render. Should probably have some render settings. So we did 32 M's. What's this? This date has no attribute X. This is just not in the config. Let's just put it in the config real quick. No attribute render, okay. Render. Hey, welcome. I just see that. Yes, I saw that. 4 minutes late, but welcome. Okay, driver render mode. I think it's native, right? Whoa, look at that. I don't know why we got camera shake as well. But that's pretty nice. Now, let me see if I can figure some other stuff out since that didn't take very long. Oh, wait, Kyung said there was a fix for the end that he made, maybe? There's a fix that I need. 12 hours ago. Fix puffer binding bug. That sounds promising. It looks like the, move this nav. Yeah, so this is all gonna have to get moved into the new one. I'll just port his fixes in, may as well. Oops, let's go to CN. There we go. Okay, there's no default for this, so we're fine. Yeah, he had to port this because my stupid ass forgot to commit it. I think we already have this, right? Yeah, he just copied this in. This is fine. Reset also updates. Hang on. Oh wait, no, I did this, look. Self-observations. I think this is fine. Self-terminals. Okay, that's fine. This one's already done. Action clipping, he says, is important. The end clip actions? Probably the end clips actions, right? So clip actions, numpy clip. Okay. Self.tick. It's fine. And then here was the bug fix. Terminals. Porch.zeros. Okay, this is fine. And then clip actions. It's just that Discord, we're good. Reviewing PR? No, this is not PR. This is collaboration slash work with on Isaac Gym stuff. So this is the simulated, the high fidelity control work, and yeah, I'm working on this with Kyung. Clip actions. This is so this is to a different repo, so I can't just PR it. Yeah. Update all stats. And then this is in this demo. Looks like there is a little weirdness. Profile train misc. Yeah, 1 second. Let me get this running and then I will do that. Just finish this. I doubt that this piece is needed. I really, really doubt it because I don't have layer norm or anything in there yet. So this should be fine. And then I was told that the adversarial reward breaks thing, so I'll just comment this. This loss. I'll comment this. And then I will comment this. go ahead if you have questions on env. I will take a quick look. Thread in development in Discord. Gotcha. That is why I'm streaming. Well, we'll see what information you have in here first. What thread is it? This one? I can't access any C variables from my Python. Okay, so LeanKey is also a very new programmer. So he is very helpful, but take whatever he says with, a grain of may or may not be correct. If you need any networking done, though, he's your guy. What are you trying to access? Next obs step. So yeah, so this is a pointer, right? So whenever you call step, it'll put the data into here, and then it should just automatically be in the Python env because this is the same memory address. So it's the same memory in Python and it's in C. So if you change it in Python, it will also change in C. What are you trying to access? When I try to step my env in a Python file, I'm gonna guess that I know what the issue is. But I don't see where you have your command that you ran with the error. Where's the error? Obs and next obs. Initial obs. Yeah, I can jump in the Discord quick. I think you'll probably have voice on stream if you care. But I can try to mute that if you'd prefer. I don't know.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going? So what are you trying to access? Like what's going on here?
Yeah, just let me close the string because yeah, okay, great. So I'm trying to basically step my env. I thought at first it was an access issue, but it isn't really. Now I figured out what's happening, and when I reset my environment and I collect the observations, so I do observations data equals env.reset, and then later I do next obs data equals env.step, right? And the observations gets overwritten by the next obs basically.
Oh, okay. Can you paste the Python file?
Yes, sure.
I'm pretty sure I know what you're doing.
Yeah, one second. I'll just paste it in my thread, yeah?
Yeah.
So yeah, line 8, this is my obs, and then I run the environment for 100 steps or whatever. And then at line 32, when I get to the breakpoint...
Yeah, hold on. Let me see.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Wait, let me read. Next obs. No. I meant paste the... Well, I can check this, but I meant paste the PyCPR, that file. The actual environment binding file, because that's a Python file, right? PyCPR?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, my guess is you're overwriting the ops buffer in a way that you're not understanding.
Yeah, probably.
You're probably just misunderstanding the reference versus value. Let me see. This actually looks fine. Let me see. So you init the buff, you pass these in, okay, and then you reset, you return this, okay, and then this. Okay, so this looks fine to me. Let me see. See if you did anything weird in your test file. It'd be very difficult to do that though. No, because you're not. Yeah, because you're not doing anything here. You're not trying to, like, if you try to update this in place, you can break things, but you didn't do that.
Yeah.
Then I'll look at your code. Where is it? Oh, you'd already pasted it up there, my bad. Let me see. Weird. Let me see what this is. What the heck is this? Okay, so you've got this. Start observations. M's. cdef int I, n equals 0. And then you pass num agents. Where's num agents?
Num agents is given in the init function. It's a list of, for every environment, there's X amount of agents. So.
That should be fine. You might want to print this number out to make sure that it's doing what you expect, but other than that, that looks fine. Actions,
okay.
and then you give widths, I, heights, I, and I mean, yes, this is all correct, as far as I can see. See step. And what's happening to your observations? Like, what are you saying is happening with your observations?
So if you go back to the CPR test Python file, in the performance test, basically, so to be clear, the entire environment is stepping fine and running fine. It's just that the observations that I'm getting back from env.reset at line 8 is being overwritten as I step my environment along the way. And so when at the end, I just want to look at obs, the variable that I got at line 8, it's not the origin observations anymore. It's just the latest observation that is returned.
Yeah, this one here will get overwritten. That's correct.
Oh.
Yeah. So the reason for that, right, is this is a pointer to the buffer. What this is giving you is this is just giving you the memory that has this stuff in it. So that's expected behavior. Because you see?
Okay.
So if you want
So how would you do it if you wanted to fill a replay buffer, for example?
Well, when you fill the replay buffer, you're going to put it into a different spot, right? Like a replay buffer is going to be a separate piece of memory, right?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
So you make the copy.
I'm so sorry. That's so dumb.
Yeah.
That's so dumb.
But here,
sorry.
do you understand why I have it this way? Because if I gave you back a copy and then you put it into your replay buffer, you copied the data twice. And with how fast our environments go, that's like 10 gigabytes of copies a second that it could be.
Yeah, I get it, because I thought that when you define a variable like this at line 8, for example, I thought it was creating a new
No,
spot in memory somewhere.
no, it's not. So you're actually the second person who's brought this up. I actually don't know what I should do to make this clearer. If you have any ideas,
There's
I'm
nothing
all
you can,
ears.
you can do. I mean, I've clearly articulated exactly what's happening. People just don't understand because they're not used to it, I think.
Well, if we have something for the docs that would have been useful to have in there, I'd like to include something because the
Okay.
thing is, it has to stay this way, right? This is,
I agree. It's great.
yeah, because this is where a lot of the performance comes from.
Yeah,
Mm.
I've been confused myself with how it works with updating a thing and then not understanding how it's.
It's
Yeah.
just, it's the way to look at it. It's just shared memory, right? It's just that you're not making a new object. It's a pointer, right? So when you get back an array in Python, secretly what that is, it's a pointer. It's a reference to a thing in memory, right? The only time you don't have a reference in Python is primitives like an integer or whatever. Then you're getting the value. But otherwise, you're just getting a reference. So all I did was hand you the reference without making a copy of the data. So yeah, if you update obs there, by the way, then it's going to change the data in the C. It's the same way like how, you change actions and then you don't call step on actions, right? You just call step. Well, I guess you
Yeah.
do call step on actions here. But the C environment
I
doesn't
mean,
need actions, right? The internal
yeah,
C
exactly.
environment doesn't need
That's
actions.
what I
It's because it's a
yeah.
reference, right? Everything is just done by reference, so we don't copy the data a bunch of times. Because this is where most of the performance loss comes from. And in fact, with the way that we do our stuff here, we can do all of vectorization with 0 copies. So this is like the 0 copy optimization. So the end is literally simulating data into the place that it needs to be on the main thread.
Okay.
And it can do that multi-processed.
Yeah, well,
So yeah,
that's much clearer now. As for your question, I mean, I've went through the website multiple times trying to find something. I guess if you would put anything on the puffer.ai doc HTML file, I don't know. I've looked at the vectorized environment, looking if so. I don't know. Somewhere in there, maybe just if you really want people
it's
to understand.
probably the native docs, I guess, is because we have like the making your own environment thing. Docs. Oh,
Yeah.
so probably like here. We should explain this a little bit, yeah. Okay.
Um, but yeah, I mean, thank you very much. Obviously, that's very dumb from my end, but
No. It's unintuitive if you're used to. I mean, this is the thing. Python obscures stuff like this, so it's normal for you to be
yeah.
confused by this. New issue.
Okay, here's the explanation. Copy message link. I'll just DM it to you.
Okay, so basically, if I need a replay buffer, there's no problem. But then,
Yeah, in fact, it's faster because we don't have the redundant copy.
because now if I push the next observation and rewards into a queue or anything, this will get copied automatically, right?
It depends. So if you append the current object to a list, then it will not. But let's say that your replay buffer is your replay buffer a big tensor or is it going to be a list? It's usually a big tensor.
Well, the way I used to do it, actually, it's just like a class with the DQ from Python. But
Yeah, so in that case, then you'll have to dot copy. If you do dot copy on the array, then you'll get new memory. But like the way that we have it here, like a really fast way to do a buffer is like to just put everything into a tensor sometimes. You have a tensor with a time index. So in that case, if you just assign this tensor or this array that we give you to your tensor, then it gets copied. So basically you're running into Python memory semantics.
Okay.
And yeah.
Is the copy mechanism due to the tensor, the way the tensors are built, or is it?
It's due to the way Python is built. So in Python, just by default, except for the primitives, pretty much everything is an object, right? So like if you pass a list into a function and then you add stuff to the list, right? You don't have to return the list. Like the list is going to get updated as well.
Yeah.
Same thing. So we're giving you this object, which is this like pointer to this array. If you put it into a list, it's not going to make a copy. It's just going to put the reference in. But if you assign the data to a different array, then think about it, right? The array is some piece of data. I have this other piece of data, so it has to copy. If you call .copy, it will also copy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah, thanks.
And if you're confused, then all you do is you like put a breakpoint before, put a breakpoint after, see if the the original changes.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
So this is
Right.
Python copy semantics being confusing. They're less confusing if you're familiar with like a bunch of low-level programming because it's just pass by reference, pass by value. It's just pass pointer or pass value. But yeah, same thing.
Yeah, right. That makes sense now. Well, it wasn't really an issue, but
Yeah.
great actually. So
Great.
everything works.
All
Okay,
right.
thank you very much. I'll just
Thanks. See
let
ya.
you go on with this stream.
Yeah, and Bet, I'm only on here for another 20 minutes, so I'm just gonna finish this stuff up because then I've got to do I got some meetings and stuff to do.
All right, sure.
Just
Thanks.
stopped by to say hi. Hello.
Yeah, hi Bet. I'll be back on chatting with people a whole bunch probably by end of week, but I've got 2 contracts basically at the moment that are taking up some time.
You should do those.
Yeah, and I was hoping I was gonna try to do some stuff in the evening yesterday, but I pretty much just completely crashed out because I've been just doing this nonstop for weeks. So I had to
I've
just
been
I had to
sick
just
for, like,
take a day and like
so-
not do this for a bit.
Yep, I've been sleeping the whole time.
Ran my first 10K since pneumonia and played some games. That's about it.
Nice. I did a lot of vigorous exercise while being sick, and that was not working.
That's
So
generally not a smart idea.
I've stopped trying to power through.
Yeah, generally
just
get
laying
your
around
rest.
now.
That's kind of dumb. Yeah.
Well, still, the kid wanted to play outside, so
Fair
running
enough.
around the yard with him in a sled, dragging him around for an hour. Yep, literally running.
Yeah.
The neighbors watch me like I'm a freak.
Dangerous man plays with his kid outside in snow. Yeah, okay.
Just do it for the follows.
Yeah. All right. I am gonna
I'll
go
see you
check
guys
on this,
later.
and I will see you around. Bye. Okay. We will. Okay, so the KL is insane here, right? This is the issue. Hopefully I can make it a PR. That'd be great. See ya. Does this KL blow up instantly or not instantly? I should commit these either way. I should also fix humanoid PHC while I'm at it. I messed this up. Okay, we'll not commit this one. We'll do the rest though. Did I miss anything? I think so. Yeah, so we've still got crazy KL here. You see? Okay, we have episode return here. And then length. Policy loss. Yeah, so KL's crazy. I wonder if KL's crazy because actions are crazy. Last thing I'm going to try. Right here. No, it's still, the KL's still bad. It's annoying. Okay, so for folks watching, I'm going to go for a meeting, and then I will be back later in the afternoon here. If you're interested in following any of this stuff, all open source RL dev, check out puffer.ai. Follow the project here. We have lots of demos. Started the project on GitHub to help me out. It's free, really helps. And you can join the Discord if you're interested in getting involved. Got some articles on the blog here. And there's more on my X where I post a few additional ones that you can't find anywhere else. Thank you, and back in a